Romi Gill. Today I'm going to show you how to cook an authentic Indian dish. The dish which we are going to do is rogan josh. It's lamb rogan josh from Kashmir. It's a beautiful dish. I'm going to start with the bones here, which I never throw the bones. I use the pressure cooker to get all the juices out, the goodness out. And if you don't have a pressure cooker, not to worry at all. You can boil it in a pan, in a deep pan. I'm going to pour all the bones in here, which I've seasoned it with some little bit of coriander powder, cumin powder, and pinch of salt, which is very important. I'm going to use 100 ml of hot water. Make sure you always have your kettle boiled and keep it beside you, because you need all the time hot water. Never use cold water, because the hot water gives you the flavor which you need. We're going to do the pressure cooker now. It's just going to take 5 minutes. And if you don't have a pressure cooker at home, boil to about 15 to 20 minutes. I've already marinated the lamb with just a pinch of turmeric and a little bit of Kashmiri chili. I'm going to show you here. Kashmiri chilies has a wonderful warm flavor to it. It's not very hot, but it's got beautiful color and warmth of the spice, which I love using it. I wouldn't use any other red chilies. I only like using red Kashmiri chili. In this deep pan, always try to use deep pans for Indian cooking anytime. This is a wonderful deep pan. So I'm just going to use 1 teaspoon of rapeseed oil. I love using rapeseed oil because it gives you a really nice, strong flavor. But make sure the oil is very hot before you're going to add the red onions. And also, I always grate my ginger and garlic. The reason I grate my ginger and garlic, my girls hate using that crunchiness coming into that teeth. They don't like it. And if I use this way, they don't know it's got garlic or ginger in it. So mommy does cheating. Just 1 clove of garlic, so 1 teaspoon in the pan. Add the red onions we've chopped here. So make sure it's not very dark brown, it's just caramelize the onions before we're going to add anything else in there. While that's happening, remove the pressure cooker from the heat. This is what we're looking for. We just want the pressure out. We don't want too many whistles or anything. Look at that, all that richness and goodness. We're going to use that as a base for us lamb rogan josh. And while we're making that paste, we're going to brown our meat. Again, on a non-stick pan, we're not going to even use 1 teaspoon of oil. We're just going to drop some very tiny oil. Make sure the pan is very hot before we're going to add the boneless lamb. We're going to add black cardamoms. They've got really nice licoricey flavor to it. We're going to add that, and about 1 inch of cassia bark, which is the cinnamon. This is the outside of the cinnamon. Crush some fennel seeds. It gives a wonderful flavor. We're going to add that as well. For the green cardamom, we just need the seeds. We just need the pods. We don't need the outer bit. We don't need the crunchiness of the seeds, so make sure you've done it really properly. And then add it in there as well. Add the meat in there. This is the sound you need. Make sure anytime you're cooking, the sizzling sound is very important. Just going to brown the meat for 2 to 3 minutes. In here, we are going to add some natural Greek yogurt, but this is very low fat. This is not full fat. So you need to whisk it very, very well, and then add it in there. Add 1 teaspoon of tomato puree. If you see here, it's wonderful. It's all amazing color. Add the meat in the paste, in our sauce. We're going to add a pinch of, it's about 2 whole cloves. Mix it well on a high heat, and then we're going to add the saffron. We're going to add about during while we are cooking, and then towards the end to give it a really nice flavor. Again, we're going to add here about 400 ml of hot water. Make sure you have it handy beside you. And if you see here, look at the amazing beautiful color. We have not added any colorings in it. It's all natural things, and it's got an amazing color. If you have a pressure cooker, we're going to add that in the pressure cooker and whistle give it about 2 whistles to it, so it cooks quickly. But if you haven't got a pressure cooker, keep it on a very low heat, cover the pan with the lid, and cook about 25 to 30 minutes. Now this has been cooking for 20 minutes. We're going to add the stock which we made in the pressure cooker, about 20 ml of that. We don't want too much because it's got a lot of fat in it. We just need to get the flavor from the bones. And we're going to add a little bit of saffron on the top, again to give the really nice flavor to it, and a pinch of ground ginger, and let it boil about 10 more minutes before it's done. This is how the rogan josh should look like, and this is enough for 2 people. The color should be really dark brown. As you can see, it's from the saffron and the red onions. That's how you cook lamb rogan josh.